Is he ready to get out? Oh.
It's all sweaty.
Oh, yummy.
There you go. Here's your taco.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's looking at you. He said you look like a snack. Ooh, Sammy. He thinks you're a snack. You don't like it, Miss Scary. Oh, he's gonna get out now.
And it's gonna take a nap.
Okay.
Hi.
Look, he's coming back. He probably thinks you have food.
Tell me this.
I can't see what he's doing.
Hi. Your hands are dirty. Oh my gosh, Sammy, just getting him dirty. To you.
Are you ticklish?
Take a bite of your food, Sammy.
Are you ticklish in armpit?
Alright, take a bite. Alright. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing another plan with me for the month or the week, or this is May 20th through May 26th. So I am still catching up. I still have, well, I'm not that far behind actually. Yeah, so anyways, this kit is from Simply a Mess, and I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like Rainy Days. Anyways, this whole entire week, it was literally supposed to rain except for like one day out of this whole week. So that's why I ended up using this kit, but of course, it did not rain at all. Like this whole week, it was either like a very light drizzle or it didn't rain at all. So I was kind of irritated because I could have used a different kit for this week instead of a rainy type kit. But anyways, so let me just go ahead and kind of get started, I guess. As you can see, this week I did put in the vlog again. Well, not the vlog, but you know, I guess. But I kind of put it in again at the beginning of the week. So let me know down in the comments below if you like that or if you don't like that. I just kind of put it in because we kind of did something today. Oh, and the food that I wanted to I guess I'll get there. Let me not jump ahead. So yeah, I'm just laying down all of the basics. I don't know. This kit, I think it's like a mini kit. I don't remember. I haven't bought from her shop in a while, so I don't remember if she has like a one size kit or if there's like a mini kit and like a fuller size kit. But I think this one, oh, this is called Misty City Collection. That's what this one is called, and I believe it's still in her shop actually. But anyways, it was super small. If you saw in the beginning, it was super small, so I had to pull in a ton of like leftovers that I have, and then I have like different colorways from Scribble Prints Co. and Caress Press. Like I had to put in so many leftovers because this kit just does not, like, if you're a white space planner, the kits would probably be perfect because they come with, you know, like just the right amount, I guess, if you're like a white space planner. But if you do like some white space or no white space, this size of the kit does not come with enough. Like I had to put in so much. So because of that, what I'm starting to figure out is I like to do some white space. Like it really does look beautiful. I have pretty much been doing it since I believe February. Yeah, since like February 11th. That was the first week that I actually did some white space. And so I have pretty much been doing some white space except for some spreads like here and there, whether I didn't have like headers for the background or maybe I didn't have enough like extra boxes to be able to use. But I have been doing some white space since then, and I really love it. Like I really love the way it looks. Like I love to do this some white space. So I found it kind of irritating because I did not have enough boxes, and to just mix and match all kinds of different boxes, and like the colors aren't all like 100%, and just the sizes were all different. I was just really annoyed. So you see like a lot of picking up, putting down, picking up, putting down. It was just too much. But the artist that drew this kit, she is legit one of my favorite artists, and I love like all of her stuff, and I wish I could buy every single kit she makes just to use it, and then like find a time to use it. But I'm trying to, like, I have a lot of kits, so I'm trying to only get kits that I need, like holiday kits or like maybe like a birthday or baby shower, like, you know, kind of very specific kits, instead of just buying like all the kits that I love. So if you might hear some noise in the back, that's actually thunder. Like, go figure, it's raining right now as I'm filming this video instead of the week it was supposed to rain. But anyways, so I will just kind of go ahead and get started. So in the sidebar, I got these little clear stickers that go in there. Now those were $2 Tuesdays from Station Stickers, and so they had like, she has like a bunch of different ones that you can put in there. So the vitamins, the foiled ones, those are from Station Stickers, and then that black one, the no spend, that is from Love Shira. So those are the things that I tracked. It did come, I had enough room, so I was able to do 2 full boxes, still put a picture, and use 3 habit trackers. So I had a ton of room for there. So on Monday, I did put Coffee Monday, and then I did have a planning sesh. I normally plan 3 times a week. I mostly like try to plan 3 times a week because like I really like to plan. I wish I could plan more than that, but I don't have anything else to. So that was one of them. And then I also did like an updated budget on that day. And then my dad came over, and my kids call him Papa, but my dad came over on Monday. He hung out with us for a while, so we spent some time with him. And then I made tea. We are huge sweet tea drinkers in our house. Like, if you come to my house, at any time, there would either be water, sweet tea, or Kool-Aid always in the fridge. Like, always, always, always one of the three. So, or pretty much all of the three. The sweet tea and the Kool-Aid kind of alternate, but we always have either or. And then me and my youngest, the baby, we actually got to spend some time together. I don't know what my husband went to go do, but he took the 3-year-old, he took him. And so me and him were actually able to spend some like quality time together. I have the boys kind of like on the same type of schedule. So they're both pretty much awake at the same time. They both take their naps at the same time, which is great because when they're taking their naps, I could either like do something for myself or just like do whatever while they're taking their naps. But the only downside is that I don't ever get to have any one-on-one time with either of them since they're both asleep and they both pretty much sleep the same amount of time. They go take their nap from 4 to 7, and unless one of them happens to wake up early, then I can spend some time with whoever's up early, but most of the time I only get to spend time with one. I mean, with both of them. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. I only get to spend time, I rarely get to spend time with one child, so this day I was able to spend some time with my youngest, and his name is Samuel, but we call him Sam, so that was sweet. And then I also did a sheet mask that night. So on Tuesday, my mother-in-law, they call her Tita because there's like this, anyways, they call her Tita. If I explain it, really wouldn't make any sense. But so that's who we went to go visit my mother-in-law. And then we went to Lowe's and we bought like a new doorknob for our main door outside because like even if you unlocked the door completely, you could not open the door. Like the knob, it would not turn. Like it was so hard to open the door, so we just replaced that. And then we went to have dinner at my parents' house. We had a whole big old family walk, and then I did another sheet mask. And then on Wednesday we went to Thea's, which Thea's is here if you live in San Antonio or if you would visit San Antonio. Thea's is one of those kind of like, well, San Antonio has like a lot of famous restaurants, and they're like a lot of them are downtown, which some of them are pretty good, and they probably were like really good back in the day, but like now they're pretty much just like tourist attractions and they're really expensive. I mean, because San Antonio, I always joke around when I say it's like a small Mexico because it really is. There's like a ton of Mexicans here, and it's like, you know, you can get Mexican food from anywhere, and it's hella good. So, anyways, Thea's is one of those places. They are pretty famous for their tamales and their barbacoa. Well, tamales is like in the beginning of the video, if you saw when I was showing like those tacos, those two tacos that I showed is barbacoa, and it's cow's tongue shredded. They cook it and it's so good. People put like avocado in there, just a little bit of salt and some avocado. It is so good. Now a lot of places here, at least in San Antonio, you can get all meat, or if you just get regular, regular is normally extremely greasy, so I don't like to get regular because when I'm telling you, if you pick up that taco, like grease is just gonna pour out of it. That's how greasy it is. So you can get like all meat or regular. I would suggest always getting all meat, and I would say if you are coming here or if you live here and you've never been, you should definitely go. They do sell out, and their tamales, they are super famous for their tamales. They make them by hand, and they are so good. My husband, his favorite are the chicken and jalapeno, and mine are the regular pork because the jalapenos are too hot. But if you do live here and you like want to order them for like a special time, you have to like get ahead because they sell out hella fast, and they start taking orders for like Christmas in like October or something because like they get a ton of orders. Anyways, that food in the beginning, like those things in those husks, those are tamales if you've never seen them, which I mean, who hasn't, but you never know. So those are tamales, and you just unwrap the husk, and there's like the tamale on the inside, and it's just like I don't know how to describe it. It's just kind of like meat inside of a breading, I guess you can say, and it's like steamed cook. It's so good. Those are so good. And then like I said, barbacoa is cow's tongue, but it's really good. Really good. And then we went to the Snake Farm, which is a place like here in San Antonio. If you live here, they always have like Groupons. and it's kind of like it's not a zoo. It's not a zoo at all. Like if you saw in the beginning, that was a snake farm, and they have like snakes when you first go in, and they have alligators, and they have shows, and they have all kinds of, like, they'll have a petting zoo, and that's really why we go, because it's always on Groupon. So we got the Groupon, so we can go super cheap. It's like $20 for all 4 of us, which I think the baby would be free, so that's kind of like a wasted ticket. But it's only like $20 for 4 tickets, and then you can go do all that stuff. And they have like lions and a panther or cougar or something. They have one of those, so they have some animals there. And like, it's kind of cool because it's not like the zoo in the sense of like the animal is super far away and you could barely see it. Like here at the animal farm or the snake farm, whatever it is, they're kind of close. So like if you see what that camel was, like it was pretty close, and that's kind of like how all the animals are. They have like lions and mountain lions and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool. And you can feed like all the animals in the petting zoo, and that's really why we go, because the kids, they love to feed the animals. The boys love to feed them, so we just like to take in there just to, you know, do something a little bit different. And then we did go to Costco after that. I love, a lot of people love Target. I love Target, but I legit love Costco. I could go to Costco all the time, which obviously, because I go like for sure like once a week. But we buy our milk from there. We go through 2 gallons of milk a week. We go through 1.5 dozen eggs a week. We go through almost 2 loaves of bread a week. We go through a ton of food. So anyways, we went to Costco, and then we went to H-E-B, which is a grocery store, and then we watched World of Dance. We both are obsessed with that show. I love it. And then Thursday was payday, and then I did pay some bills, and then we went for a walk. And then I researched some skincare, like skin conditions, because I used to have cystic acne, which is like very painful but very big. And then now I have like these like teeny tiny bumps, but they're not like pimples. Like you can't pop them, but they're just like bumps, like all over my face. Like I always say, like my face feels like Braille. But like you can't, like if I'm not wearing makeup, you can see them, like you can see like texture, but it doesn't look, I don't know how to describe it. Like if you look at me from far away, you can't see, and then like even if you're close, like if you kind of look sideways, then you can see like the texture on my skin, but like otherwise you can't really see it, and it doesn't ever go away, like no matter what I do. So when I was researching, I found out I'm pretty much like, I'm self-diagnosing myself, but I'm pretty sure I have fungal acne, which is like a yeast on your skin or something. So I've researched like all these things that you can do, and you could pretty much like only use like a few products. So anyways, I'm starting that. I didn't actually start that. I started researching it, and then the following week is when I started to really like dive into like products or figuring out like a skincare routine that best fits me, and I start that next on the following week from this video. But yeah, so I did research some skincare that day, and then we had Pang's China House, which is here. Like my stomach, I like Chinese food, like I really love Chinese food, but my stomach is really kind of questionable. Like it does not do well for some reason with Chinese food, but for some reason that is literally the only Chinese food that I can eat that does not make my stomach hurt at all. I don't know what it is. I have tried a ton of Chinese restaurants, and I can't, like it makes my stomach hurt so bad. One time I even went to the emergency room because I legit thought my stomach was gonna explode. That's how bad it hurt, and it like swelled up. So anyways, Pang's China House. And then we took a walk, but we watched the sunset. So I wanted to use that. I mean, we didn't just go to watch the sunset, but I had a sticker and the sun was setting, so I used that. And then I did some editing that night, and then the next day I filmed a sticker haul. I was able to sleep in, which was super nice. Oh, and then we went for a walk. Me and the boys, we went for a walk. Oh my gosh, I'm so not gonna have time. We went for a walk, and this it was a puppy, but it was like a big puppy, if that makes sense. So long story short, he escaped out of his front yard, and he like ran to us. Well, we don't have dogs at our house, so my boys aren't used to being around dogs. And this dog was like the same, like if he stood up, he was the same size as my 3-year-old. And so he stood up on my 3-year-old, and my 3-year-old started freaking out. Now the puppy, he was like super friendly, so and I was carrying the baby. Like, the baby was screaming, so I was carrying him, and I couldn't pick up the 3-year-old, and I didn't want to, like, walk away because I didn't want the dog to chase us, and I didn't, want anyone to hit him because he's a little puppy. Like, he doesn't know. So I was standing there, and I was laughing so hard because my 3-year-old was, like, freaking out, and I was just trying to tell him, like, calm down. He's okay. He's okay. He's just excited. And oh my God, the dog was licking his face, and he hates to be, like, licked or feel like anything that's wet that's not from his own, like, saliva or something. He was spazzing out, and I was dying. I was dying. So, oh my gosh, I can't even tell you how hard I was laughing. So yeah, and then I finally did some yoga. If you've never done yoga and you either stressed or you have, like, back pains and stuff like that, like normal back pains, not from, like, you got an accident or something, because I don't know, but just like, everyday run-of-the-mill back pains, I would totally recommend doing yoga. It is amazing. I always do, like, a lower back. I think her name is, like, Yoga by Adriene or something. She is amazing, and I feel so good when I am done, like, so good. Then we had tacos that night, and we went on a little grocery run. On Saturday, my parents visited. We went to Costco again. I prepped some lunch, which I've talked about that before. I made some cookie dough, and we watched Double Shot at Love. I also did kind of clean up a little bit and had another little planning sesh that night. On Sunday, I went to church, and then I also cleaned, like, a really good, like, dusting of the whole entire house, which I hate because I'm, like, allergic to dust, so it makes me sneeze really bad. Anyways, we had marble slab, or I planned the next week, and then we had marble slab, and that ice cream cone sticker is so cute. I was having, like, a moment because I wanted to cut it because it was, like, huge, but then I didn't want to cut it because it was so adorable, so I left it. It still kind of irritates me because it's so big, but I can't cut it because he is so freaking cute. And then we also went, well, I didn't ride no bike because I ain't got time for that, but all the older kids, they rode their bike as we went for a walk and stuff. And then I uploaded a video, and I also baked with my daughter. We baked the cookies that I made from the night before. Oh my gosh, I was able to fit all that in. So yeah, that is the week. I was able to put the pictures in there. Trying to get, like, the little decos so I can just put some, instead of going crazy like I used to, I just kind of just, like, put it, like, a little bit here and there, not, like, everywhere that I used to, just, like, every single icon would have some. So here's what I have left over. It's only 4 sheets. That's it. 4 sheets. And as you can see, I used a lot. So here's the most dramatic, drawn out wiggle of life. So my Viv wiggle, and then, like, because it's so hard, I don't have any special lighting, just the sun, like the regular sun out there. So, yeah, I'm trying to, like, get it to show as best as I can. But, yeah, that is everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and have a great day.